One of the advantages of building a game library for one of the new consoles is that the packaging is pretty small and it's also very durable, so you can get a lot of games and they're pretty easy to store. You don't have to worry about damaging them, and this is very convenient. And also the fact that they're all sort of in a DVD style case makes it easy to sort of change the inserts out if something happens to the case. Now, by contrast, some of the older game packages, like for the Atari, for the old Nintendo games, even Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, you have these cardboard boxes, and it's very easy to have some sort of accident and have a beautiful box like this end up looking more like this. This can happen just from stacking the games up in maybe a way that you shouldn't, or just moving games around, or even if if you're moving and they get packed up, sometimes a box can get squished or something like that. Or in the case of Pac-Man, you may just have been really pissed off when you played this and found out how bad the game was and you just chewed the top of the box off. But in any case, there is a solution to help protect some of these games, and that is these little plastic protector boxes, and you can see yourself in them. In any case, these little plastic boxes come in several different sizes, and this one here is made for the Atari 2600 games. So what you do is you just take your game. Sorry, it's hard to do this with the camera sort of in an awkward position. Just put your game in here and just close it down and you're good to go. And since the boxes are just a little bit bigger than the game itself, then it helps protect it against any kind of squashing that may occur. Now, what's great about the Atari 2600 boxes is, of course, they work for 2600, 5200, and 7800 games, but they also fit the Bally Astrocade boxes. So that's kind of a nice little feature there. And then also, they make a box that fits the original NES boxes. We've got Air Fortress here, awesome game. And these, although this is a little bit snug, these also will fit some of your Sega games, your Genesis and your 32X boxed games. Although, like I said, it is kind of a tight fit, so you can use your own discretion when using those. Also, there is a size that will fit both Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games, and this is the same size because as I'm sure a lot of you know, the boxes for those two systems are exactly the same size. And then last, there is a box that fits just your NES carts. And I think this is really, really useful because not only in this case you don't need to protect the cart as much, but it does keep dust out of the cart. So this is a nice way to kind of keep your games dust-free and playing well. I should also mention that another thing about these boxes that are kind of handy is that if you need to create your own end labels with some sort of a label maker, you can do that, and you can affix your end label to the outer plastic box. So you have an end label, but you're not actually sticking something onto your game itself. So you don't have to worry about diminishing the value of your game or ruining the box or anything like that. And you can make your own end labels, and I think that's kind of handy. Now, as far as finding these, I think I got them originally on eBay. You buy them in sort of large quantities, and typically they cost, I would say, around $1 a piece, which I think is well worth it to help protect some of your more valuable games, especially. But I put all of mine in these. So you can find it on probably eBay, maybe Game Gavel, something like that. Just sort of do a quick search, and you should be able to find a couple of sellers selling these, and they'll specify what size and that sort of thing. They may even have more since I bought these. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.